the one that draws back. I can't draw back now. Let me advise you. There are things you should never ever listen to in social media. What are they? I've taught this thing severally in morning Bible studies. But let me say it now. It seems as if the Holy Spirit is giving me liberty. Once you see a sensational topic, stop going there. Something is wrong with you if you are always motivated to look at sensational topics. How Apostle Edu scattered here. If that's what motivates you, that thing he says scattered. The real message is somewhere. You go and watch all of them, learn. If you actually wanted to learn because you didn't want to learn. Those how Apostle Edu scattered here is for unbelievers and carnal believers. You can't be found there. Unfortunately, that's what you feed every night. I can stand here and point out people. Once you feed on it, I look at you, I know. I can't bring you close to me because you are defiled. But you don't know you are defiled. You think you are spiritual, but you are defiled. It's a stench in the spirit. I have spoken about it last year, but it's a stench, it's defiled. Something is wrong with your heart and soul and test board in the spirit. If you go for controversies, that's what you see. Except the topic is looking controversial, looking sensational, that's the one you open. If they don't reconfigure you to look at to attract you, you will not go. You can't find me. I have not opened one. God is my witness. I don't open. Whether you wrote my name or not, I don't. You cannot listen to that and be the same. Even if what is there is good. You know why? The spirit that motivated you to go there is what you are feeding off from. Not exactly what is inside. I know you will hear and not hear and go back and wonder why you are not making progress. How can they say something about bed pangs that you are inside? If you really want to know, is it not to go to that bed pangs video? Are you not seeing it? But that's what you are gallivanting through social media doing. Sometimes I get, somebody will mention me, I get to some place, I see some sisters liking some posts. I say, this one is not yet in discipleship. That's why you don't know. You will stay here. I have not considered you for anything. You are wondering why. I have seen your steps in ugly places. You can't be normal. You can't. I know what I'm warning you. That thing is defilement. It's worse than not knowing. It's worse than not knowing. It is a gate that blocks true knowledge, pure fountain. I leave it to you as a warning as you follow me. Purify your vessels. Purge it from things that has polluted it from pure fountains and true knowledge. After those manipulations by those bloggers, people now listen to you to hear you misspeak. And the people that should have been blessed from those people's ministries are no more blessed because they are looking to hear something that will confirm what they taught. You too, because we can't stop everybody. You too fall for the same thing. You are of all men the most miserable. And if you are my son, after listening to this thing I'm saying, you go and do that. Huh? I don't want to say this because if I say it, it will stick. There is no time. We have a lot to do. There is so much pure things to learn. What are you doing with that? You are not true. You are not genuine. Something is wrong with you. That's why you are doing that. I can prove it to you that you keep making mistakes in your step. You carry that information and go and do territorial ministry. Your armor will be weak. That's what some of you will finish watching and then you pray in the night and then bring dream and vision for me. Have you seen me respond to it? Your dream and vision is a product of the nonsense that you watched. You have not hit cancer session first. I have been there severally. I know when something comes from there. It's not just about how much you have grown in God. It's about how pure your heart is. I've known God enough to know a pure fountain. When somebody speaks from heaven, I'm not a novice. Save yourself from this untoward generation. There is a death coming in the land. A famine, a hunger. Things will be everywhere, yet people are hungry. Sanctify yourself. Sanctify. Not from immorality. From things that has defiled. That's what Jesus said. This thing has defiled your heart. Will you hear me? So said the Holy Spirit. Show me my...
Let your glory cover me. Let it cover me. Let it envelop me. Let it overshadow me. Overshadow me.